Okay, so today I'm going to be showing another video. Today I'm showing you another elevator. I've done a couple elevators over the past I guess, a couple months-ish, and they've done better than other videos I've done before, so this has been very exciting. And then this current elevator has been better, in that, with the fastest elevator I've currently designed here is this one. This one, although very fast, it's extremely laggy, meaning that you tend to often get stuck. I got lucky this time. That usually doesn't happen. Let me go back it out. Takes some time to fall all the way down there. Just get stuck inside the elevator. There. And then I added a button to help, but you often still get stuck oftentimes, and it's not really great. So what I've done here is gone and designed a version of it that uses minecarts, which from what I can tell are more consistent. Tried to make some sort of interesting detailed building. Sort of interesting. You can still see bits of redstone and stuff random places. It's not great, but it's something. So minecart, and then this one's both kind of less resource intensive. It's slightly slower, being 130 blocks per second instead of 140 blocks per second, but it's still very, very fast, and seems to be significantly more consistent. And it's kind of also less noisy, it seems. You do hear the minecart a lot, though, even though it's not on rails. So, yeah, it's incredibly fast. And one thing notable about this is that it's kind of slower than it may seem, mostly because with the minecart's the position the minecart appears to be in, it lags behind where it actually is. It's like an issue, which is both why the movement's smooth, because with the others you're it's sort of like teleportation with it. With the minecart movement, it's quite smooth, and then also with this basically, yeah, you're even due to the fact that it uses slime blocks, you're actually launched straight up, which is very interesting. You're also kind of pushed through the floor and stuff. It's kind of weird, but it does work quite well. So I could probably do a basic showing of how this works here, because although I'm not directly into doing tutorials or things, this is more of a hobby type thing where I just get to show off things that I built. It's kind of my idea for this channel, which is why I haven't done much at all forms of editing, or this is only these most recent videos I've been actually trying to even do images for thumbnails. I just ended up destroying this mostly to try to make a better view, but I mostly realized that it didn't really matter that much. So yeah, you don't actually really need this container that much. You do need these stairs and stuff, as the minecart will be standing on that. Will be sitting on top of it. The walls are used to allow it to go faster. So then I guess this is still quite resource intensive, but not as much as the other one, in that it has one fewer pillars. All of these pillars are necessary for it, otherwise the minecart will not go all the way up. It's kind of strange in how it works, but it does seem to. So the most complicated bit is just the mechanism which pushes the minecart into place. So the minecart is being sent. Let me go inside. So the minecart is being sent across down to the stair. So we'll sit here. Then this piston is powered, pushing it across all the way. And then another piston here is powered. It has a glass pane on it. Powered shortly after that aligns the minecart, and then after that we have, if for those who from Java and are very confused what this is, or do you know about this mechanic from Bedrock, redstone torches on pistons will turn off if the piston turns on, as if the piston is a solid block. So I'm using this mechanic here, and then So after that piston extends, then there's a torch here that will power this redstone line to power all 3 pistons. And then I have a separate redstone line here connected to the torch, connected to the tower. So if I go inside, maybe you can see it. I can go here. There's a torch right here that is connected to this torch, which is then to this torch, and then it goes down to this torch, which is directly connected to the piston. That torch is also powering this redstone line, which runs straight over to here. So, kind of see like a bit of the inside as well. So then, with that runs straight up into our glass tower. That then you can use slabs instead. I just find it easier to build with glass. One thing to note when building is that any blocks touching the slime blocks will need to be immovable, like obsidian or glazed terracotta, or the pistons will attempt to push them. But since the pistons are already pushing the max amount of blocks, they will not be able to push and they will not extend. So you have to be careful with that. And then it's not really great looking. You could probably hide it, but it requires kind of big box, or it requires using immovable objects. So then for the repeating unit here that goes up and up and up, glass tower, repeater, you're running into the pistons. Then we have another glass tower, a repeater running into the pistons, another glass tower, repeater running to pistons, and so on. And that continues all the way up. And then one thing I did remember I should show is the repeater timings to this piston, which is 4 ticks, 4 ticks, and then 2 ticks. And that's directly connected to the button. So then we can get in. Can actually kind of show it in action. Push across, and then you can get in. And then we're right here in the pile of minecarts. So that's it for the elevator. Maybe possible to get kind of faster. My estimate is that the max due to redstone signal strength would be like 170, 180 blocks per second, but I'm not sure if it's possible to get that fast. It's kind of not really useful. I'm trying to work out a horizontal one, as that's much more useful, due to the fact that there can be situations where you need to like travel 1 million blocks or something, doing fast. Although ice boat's a significantly better option, I'm kind of trying to work on that. But that mostly covers it. So bye, see you in the next video.